Arunadaya Kirtan. Odilo Arunapura Bhagi Dvijamani Ghoramani Jage. Odilo Arunapura Bhagi Dvijamani Ghoramani Jage. Bhakata Samuha Loela Sati Jelanakara Brahaje. Bhakata Samuha Loela Sati Jelanakara Brahaje. Tatai tatai bajalako Janagana tahe janjeraro. Tatai tatai bajalako Gana gana tahe janjeraro. Preme dalla dalla sonaranga charaninu purabhaje. Preme dalla dalla sonaranga charaninu purabhaje. Mukunda Madhava Yadava Hari Bole na bolare bandhana bhore. Mukunda Madhava Yadava Hari Bole na bolare bandhana bhore. Michini dava se gelore rati divasha sharira saje. Michini dava se gelore rati Divasha sharira saje. Emana durlabha manavadeho Payaki koro bhavana keho. Emana durlabha manavadeho Payaki koro bhavana keho Ebena bhajile yashoda sutta Charane pori belaje Ebena bhajile yashoda sutta Charani pori belaje Odita tapana hoile asta Dina jelo boile hoi bebi asta Odita tapana hoile asta Dina jelo boile hoi bebi asta Tabe ke no ebe ala sahoi No bojarid hoya raje Tabe ke no ebe ala sahoi Na bajari daya raje Jivana nitya jana hasar Kahinana vida vipadabar Jivana anitya jana hasar Kahinana vida vipadabar Namashraya koriyatane tumi Takapanakaje Namashraya koriyatane tumi Takapanakaje Jivera kalyana sadhanakam Jagate asiye madhuranam Jivera kalyana sadhanakam Jagate asiye madhuranam Avidyati miratapana rupi Rigagane viraje. Avidyatimiratapanā rupe Rigagane viraje. Krishna nam Shudakoriyapan Yudo Bhakti Vinodapan. Krishna nam Shudakoriyapan Yudo Bhakti Vinodapan. Nama bina kichu nahi koara choda bhuvana mache. Nama bina kichu nahi koara choda bhuvana mache. Jeev jago, Gora Chanda bole. Jeev jago, Gora Chanda bole. Kota nidra jayo maya Pishachira kole. Kota nidra jayo maya Pishachira kole. Baje bopaliya aise samsara bitare. Baje bopaliya aise samsara bitare. Bolia rohile tumi avidyara bore. Bolia rohile tumi avidyara bore. Tomare loete ami Hainu avatara. Tomare lohete ami Hainu avatara. Ami binna bandhu ar ke acheto mara. Ami binna bandhu ar ke acheto mara. Ene cheo shadi maya nashi baralage. Ene cheo shadi maya nashi baralage. Hare Nama Maha Mantra Lo Tumi Mahage. Hare Nama Maha Mantra Lo Tumi Mahagi. Bhakti Vinoda Prabhu Charane Pariya. Bhakti Vinoda Prabhu Charane Pariya. Se Hare Nama Mantra Loe Lama Geya. Se Hare Nama Mantra Loe Lama Geya. Jaya Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Nittai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nittai Gaur Haribo. Jai Harinam Sankirtan ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayat Nasta Praeshu Vabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki. We're reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, today, text number 18. This chapter is entitled Prayers by Queen Kunti. Kunti Vacha Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param Alakshyam Sarvabhutanam Antarbahiravastitam Kunti Vacha Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param Alakshyam Sarvabhutanam Antarbahiravastitam Kunti Vacha Namasye Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param Alakshyam Sarvabhutanam Antarbahiravastitam. Marajas. Kunti Uvacha. Srimati Kunti said, Namashe, let me bow down. Purusham, the Supreme Person. Twa, you. Adyam, the original. Ishwaram, the controller. Prakrite, of the material cosmos. Param, beyond. Alakshyam, the invisible. Sarva, all. Bhutanam, of living beings. Anta, within. Bahi, without. Avastitam, existing. Translation. Srimati Kunti said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you because you are the original personality and are unaffected by the qualities of the material world. You are existing both within and without everything, yet you are invisible to all. You can all repeat. Srimati Kunti said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you because you are the original personality and are unaffected by the qualities of the material world. You are existing both within and without everything. Yet you are invisible to all. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vighna Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srimati Kunti was quite aware that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, although he was playing the part of her nephew. Such an enlightened lady could not commit a mistake by offering obeisances unto her nephew. Therefore, she addresses him as the original Purusha, beyond the material cosmos. Although all living entities are also transcendental, they are neither original nor infallible. The living entities are apt to fall down under the clutches of material nature. But the Lord is never like that. In the Vedas, therefore, he is described as the chief among all living entities. Nityo Nityanam Chaitananas Chaitananam. Then again, he is addressed as Ishvara, or the controller. The living entities, or the demigods, like Chandra and Surya, are also to some extent Ishvara, but none of them is the supreme Ishvara, or the ultimate controller. He is the Parameshwar, or the super soul. He is both within and without. Although he was present before Srimati Kunti as her nephew, he was also within her and everyone else. In Bhagavad Gita 15:15, the Lord says, I am situated in everyone's heart, and only due to me one remembers, forgets, and is cognizant, etc. Through all the Vedas, I am to be known, because I am the compiler of the Vedas, and I am the teacher of the Vedas, of the Vedanta. Queen Kunti affirms that the Lord, although both within and without all living beings, is still invisible. The Lord is, so to speak, a puzzle for the common man. Queen Kunti experienced personally that Lord Krishna was present before her, yet he entered within the womb of Uttara to save her embryo from the attack of Ashwatthama's Brahmastra. Kunti herself was puzzled about whether Sri Krishna is all-pervasive or localized. In fact, he is both, but he reserves the right of not being exposed to persons who are not surrendered souls. This checking curtain is called the Maya energy of the Supreme Lord, and it controls the limited vision of the rebellious souls. It is explained as follows. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandeham Shri Guru Shri Yata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Nitamscha Hey Krishna Karana Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is the first verse of Queen Kunti's prayers. Actually, there's 26 in number verses spoken by Queen Kunti. We'll see in this chapter as you go through one by one. So this is her initial verse, and she is beginning by offering her obeisances to Lord Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada points out that Queen Kunti is aware of the identity of Lord Krishna as the Supreme Lord. Although Lord Krishna is appearing in the family of Queen Kunti as the nephew of Queen Kunti, but still Queen Kunti is not bewildered into thinking that this is actually the position of the Lord. She understands the Lord is the supreme being over everyone. Queen Kunti, of course, was the sister of Vasudeva. But when she was a child, her father gave her away to his friend Kunti Bhoja. So Kunti's name initially was Prita, but then when she was given away to Kunti Bhoja, then she took the name Kunti. But still she had that relationship with Vasudeva, who was actually her father, rather brother. Vasudeva and Kunti were brother and sister. The father was Surya Sen. So like this, Kunti is related to Lord Krishna, but she understands the actual identity of Lord Krishna, that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Lord above everyone. So she describes him as a Purusham, the original enjoyer, the original personality of Godhead. We are also Purushas, but we are not on the position of Lord Krishna. We are trying to be Purushas. We're trying to be the enjoyers. But it is Lord Krishna who's the original supreme enjoyer. As Prabhupada explains in the purport, Lord Krishna is infallible. We are fallible. We fall down. We fall under the influence of the material energy. But Lord Krishna never falls under the influence of the material energy, because the material energy is under his control. Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate tacharacharam hetunanena kontiya jagad viparivartate. Lord Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita, this material nature moves under my direction, O son of Kunti. It is not independent, as materialistic, atheistic people think, but it is fully dependent. And this was realized also by Srila Vyasadeva. When Srila Vyasadeva was given instruction by Narada Muni that he should properly glorify the process of devotion, at that time Srila Vyasadeva sat in meditation and he contemplated the Lord, and he saw the Lord, and he saw the material energy, and he saw how the material energy was moving under the control of the Lord, not independently. And Lord Brahma also describes similarly, Shrishti Stiti Pralaya Sadhana Saktareka Lord Brahma describes that the material nature is worshipped by all people in the form of Durga, Mother Durga, the creating, maintaining, and annihilating deity of the mundane world is Mother Durga. But Mother Durga moves like a shadow under the control of the Supreme Lord, not independently. She is also fully controlled, and controlled by the Lord himself. So it is bewildering because Lord Krishna appears in front of Queen Kunti. He's standing in front of her, but at the same time, Queen Kunti had just seen, just before she offered that prayer, she had seen how Lord Krishna had protected the child in the womb of Uttara, because Ashwatthama had thrown the Brahmastra weapon trying to destroy the one descendant of the Yadu dynasty, of the Kuru dynasty. Ashwatthama wanted to kill all the people. He didn't want them, that there should be anyone left to become the ruler. And he'd already killed the sleeping sons of Draupadi. Draupadi had 5 sons, one by each of the Pandavas, and Ashwatthama had come in the night and killed them when they were asleep. And then he had released the Brahmastra weapon against Uttara because she was carrying the child of Abhimanyu in her womb. And so Ashwatthama wanted to destroy that child. But Lord Krishna protected the child from the heat of the Brahmastra weapon. So Queen Kunti saw how Lord Krishna was not only in front of her and standing physically in her presence, but he was also within the womb of Uttara. And not only is he in the womb of Uttara, but he's in everything. He's everywhere. As Prabhupada quotes from Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Redi Sani Visto Matak Smitarkyan Apon Vedaischa Sarvam Aham Eva Vidya Vedanta Krit Vedavid Eva Cha. Lord Krishna said he's in the hearts of all living entities. Not only is he in the hearts, he's within the atom. He's within every atom. So he's also there within that womb of Uttara. Not only in Uttara's womb, but in every womb. He's everywhere, in everything. He is omnipresent. He's in everything. So Prabhupada says Queen Kunti was trying to understand, is the Lord all-pervasive or is he localized? In one sense, Lord Krishna was all-pervasive because he was in the womb of Uttara and he could protect the child. At the same time, the Lord is localized because he was standing personally, directly in front of Queen Kunti. And Queen Kunti is offering her prayers in this way. And so she describes how the Lord is everywhere, in everything, but at the same time he is invisible to all. So this is also described in the Bhagavad Gita when Lord Krishna describes his potency. He said, Mata parataram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya mai sarvam idam proktram sutre mani gana eva. Lord Krishna said, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests on me, just like pearls are strung on a thread. So Lord Krishna gives an example about the beads being on the thread. Just like we all have our neck beads, we wear this tulsi mala around our neck. And when the beads are in proper order, you only see the beads. You don't see the thread, which is holding everything together. So similarly, Lord Krishna describes his relationship with the material world in this way. He said, everything is resting on me, just like the pearls are strung on a thread. You don't see the thread, you see the pearls. But it's Lord Krishna who's holding everything together. But we don't see Lord Krishna holding everything. But actually He's doing it. He is within everything. He is all-pervading. But we don't see how supporting this whole creation. This is the mystic power of Lord Krishna. That although He's everywhere and in everything, He is not visible to everyone. So Lord Krishna performs these pastimes. This is, of course, Krishna's mystic potency. As Prabhupada says, actually the Lord can reveal Himself, but He reveals Himself to those who are qualified to actually see the Lord. He does not reveal Himself to everyone. And from the Bhagavad Gita also we know that Lord Krishna says, Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani. I am never manifest to the foolish and the unintelligent. For them I am covered by my eternal creative potency. Maya, as Prabhupada said, that potency, that deluding curtain which is covering Lord Krishna, that is called Maya. Right? There is Maya. There is two kinds of Maya. There is Yoga Maya and Maha Maya. Yoga Maya covers up the vision of the devotee. Devotees like Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, they are covered by Yoga Maya. They only see Krishna as their child. But there is the Maha Maya, and that Maha Maya, that is covering people like Kamsa and Shishupal and Dantavarka and Jarasandha. These people, they want to kill Krishna. They can only see Krishna as an ordinary person. Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they see Krishna as their child. They see Krishna through a rasa, one of the rasas. There are 5 main rasas: Shantarasya, Dashyarasya, Sakyarasa, Vatsalyarasa, and Madhuryarasa. So Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, they're in Vatsalyarasa.